Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. Today let's learn about art of a Mauryan Empire. So Mauryan art reached its perfection during Ashoka's reign. The remains of stupas, stone pillars and monasteries reflect the Mauryan craftsman's mastery over stone. It is believed that Ashoka built over 84,000 stupas and viharas. So, during the reign of Ashoka is considered to be the golden age of Maurya in mastery of stone, because the remains or remains of stupas, stone pillars and monasteries, from all these things we can understand the Mauryan craftsman's mastery over the stone. All these things made by craftsmen in stones. They molded all these things in stone. So they worked on the stone and made all these things. And also it is believed that Ashoka built over 84 stupas and viharas in his reign. Stupas are dome-shaped structures where relics of the Buddha or Buddhist monks are kept. So what is meant by dome? Dome is a large round roof shaped like a half a ball. So in the picture we can see that is in behind we can see that it is just like a shape of a half ball, that is known as the dome. And stupas are a dome shaped structure. So relics are considered to be a sacred thing, that is would be used by this Buddha or a Buddhist. So these things used to keep in stupas. And the most famous stupa is the one at Sanchi near Bhopal. So where is the most famous stupa in India? That is in Sanchi, that is nearby Bhopal. And that stupa is known as the Great Stupa. The stupas were surrounded by railings and had many gateways. So in the picture we can see that gateway, that is also known as Torana, and 4 Toranas adorn this stupa, and we can see in the picture itself. And also the Great Stupa is considered to be the World Heritage Site of UNESCO. UNESCO is considered the Great Stupa at Sanchi as World Heritage Center. The viharas or monasteries are the place where the Buddhist monks lived, the place where they lived. Then they were also decorated with the sculptures. So the particular place used to decorated with the sculptures, that is made by stones. The things, the statues which are made by stones. The stone pillars are a marvel in themselves. So the stone pillars, the pillars which is made by these stones, made by stones. The stone pillars are marveled in themselves. The pillars that is made by a stone, they were carved out of a solid rock and had a metal-like polish. They have beautifully curved tops called capitals which bear animal figures. The stone pillars were carved out of solid rocks. The stone pillars are made out of solid rock, and it just like a metal, like a polish. They used to polish just like a metal, and after the polish it will be just like a metals, they which bear animal figures. And the stone pillars have beautifully curved tops called capitals. So the top part of stone pillars is known as the capitals. The most famous pillar is the one at Sarnath, that is near Varanasi. Four lions sitting back to back facing the four directions are carved on its top, and that is below each lion is a chakra or a wheel, that is a wheel like shape, that is known as the chakra. This lion capital is now the national emblem of India. The most famous stone pillar is near at Varanasi, that is in Sarnath, that is four lions sitting back to back and facing four directions, and that is known as the lion capital, and it is now known as the national emblem of India. So we have taken it and we consider this is the national emblem of India, the lion capital. The lion capital is the national emblem of India. The pillar at Lauria Nandaghat is another masterpiece. It is also has an animal capital on the top. And another famous pillar is at Lauria, that is a Nandanghat. Lauria Nandanghat. It is another masterpiece of Mauryan craftsman mastery of stone. I hope you understand about the art and the Mauryan perfection during Ashoka's reign. So, we will be continuing with the chapter. This is for today. Bye bye.